Hi guys, I'm Ty, and now I will read to you two more pages of the story, Going Solo. First encounter with a bandit. So this was Greece, and what a different place from the hot and sandy Egypt I had left behind me some 5 hours before. Over here it was springtime and the sky is a milky blue and the air just pleasantly warm. A gentle breeze was blowing in from the sea beyond the Piraeus, and when I turned my head and looked inland, I saw a couple of miles away a range of massive, craggy mountains as bare as bones. The aerodrome I had landed on was no more than a grassy field, and wild flowers were blossoming blue and yellow and red in their millions all around me. The two airmen who had helped to lift my cramped body out of the cockpit of the Hurricane had been most sympathetic. I leaned against the wing of the plane and waited for the cramp to go out of my legs. A bit scrunched up inside, were you? One of the airmen said. A bit, I said. Yes. You oughtn't to be flying fighters a chap of your height, he said. What you want was a really great bomber where you can stretch your legs out. Yes, I said. You're right. This airman was a corporal. He had taken my parachute out of the cockpit and now he brought it over and placed it on the ground beside me. He stayed with me and it was clear that he wanted to do some more talking. I don't see the point of it, he went on. You bring a brand new kite, an absolutely spanking brand new kite, straight from the factory, and you bring it all the way from bloody Egypt to this godforsaken place, and what's going to happen to it? What? I said. It's come even further than from Egypt, he cried. It's come all the way from England. That's where it's come from. It's come all the way from England to Egypt and then all the way across the map to this southern country, and all for what? What's going to happen to it? What is going to happen to it? I asked him. I was a bit taken aback by the sudden outburst. I'll tell you what's going to happen to it, the corporal said, working himself up. Crash, bang, wallop, shot down in flames, exploded in the air. Ground strafed by the 909's right there where we're standing this very moment. Why, this kite won't last 1 week in place. None of them do. Don't say that, I told him. I asked to say it, he said, because it's the truth. But why such prophecies of doom? I asked him. Who is going to do this to us? The Croats, of course, he cried. Croats is pouring in here like ruddy ants. They've got 1,000 planes just the other side of these mountains there. Those mountains there, and what we got? All right then, I said. What have we got? I was interested to find out. It's pitiful what we've got. The corporal said, Tell me. I said, What we've got is exactly what do you see on this ruddy field? He said, 14 hurricanes. No, it isn't. It's gone up to 15 now you've brought this one out. I refused to believe it. Surely it wasn't possible that this is the end of the two pages.